Hey, what's happening everybody? This is Luke of the Hybrid Network, and we're talking today about Thor Ragnarok. Marvel's third outing with the God of Thunder is hitting theaters very, very soon, as November 3rd is right around the corner. But we actually received some pretty interesting details regarding the film recently. Speaking with the Rap's Umberto Gonzalez, Kevin Feige revealed some details regarding some of the initial ideas for Thor Ragnarok, including a cast of interesting characters that could have made their big screen debut. So, on the subject, Feige outlined how the ending of Age of Ultron was changed a bit, mostly to avoid confusion due to the fact that Umberto had dropped a scoop that Hulk would be fired off into space at the end of the film. Obviously, fans recall the similarities between that description and the Quinjet he ends up escaping in by the end of the movie, though they'll notice the lack of stars. Apparently, the backdrop to this scene were changed to avoid confusion with the fans so that no one would be thinking that Marvel Studios was ramping up to do a Planet Hulk type film. Obviously due in part to several complications in getting one out due to the relationship between them and Universal Studios. So when the time came to plan out a third Thor film, the studio had to go big. There were early plans for Valkyrie. Obviously Hela was a character that they always wanted to introduce, but we come to two absent characters from the film at the moment. Balder the Brave had been in the talks to appear, being a staple of Thor's canon as another Norse god and the hero's half-brother within both the comics and in the original Norse mythology. No doubt the revelation of one of Thor's other brothers would have been interesting to see, especially with the tainted relationship he has with his adoptive brother Loki, so that is a bit of a bummer to see not make it into this film. But probably one of the bigger characters, in my eyes anyway, that was being talked and thrown about was Beta Ray Bill. Now this is pretty conflicting on a lot of fronts because, let me just spell it out for you, Beta Ray Bill is awesome. A Corbinite that's been genetically modified to be the greatest of his people, a warrior designed to protect his entire civilization as they travel the stars in the sentient ship Scuttlebutt. What's probably his biggest claim to fame though was that he was one of the only people that was worthy enough to lift Mjolnir. After both he and Thor battle it out to decide who should receive the hammer, Odin decided on a compromise and simply created a new hammer for Bill, equal in power to Mjolnir and named Stormbreaker, which he uses to save his people. So again, Bill is freaking awesome. And reading this news actually saddens me a bit due to the fact that we were so damn close to getting him in a movie. But according to Feige, the studio needed something bigger for this film, and so they decided to actually return to the idea of Planet Hulk and incorporate it into the film, finally coming full circle and having Hulk go to space at the end of Ultron. So besides me being bummed about no Bill, what are y'all's thoughts on this? Does it disappoint you to think about what might have been, or does it even matter because Thor Ragnarok is looking like one hell of a movie? Let us know in the comments down below, and thank y'all for tuning in. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe for more content from the Hybrid Network. Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter if you haven't already. And if you'd like to show your support, consider donating to our Patreon so that we can grow and provide the highest quality content for you, the viewer. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll catch you all next time.